So I'm Kevin Brown. I'm a CEO and co-founder of Innit. We actually launched our company at the first Smart Kitchen Summit here in Seattle, and really excited to be back. For years, we've been going deep on the science of nutrition, personalized nutrition, meal planning, recipes, e-commerce integration, all of how do we take that whole consumer food journey and provide GPS essentially. How do we give people the left and right turns to get there a little bit easier, dealing with diets and health and what's going to taste good and all that. And so in the last couple of years, we've really doubled down on our AI investment. So we started in 2014 working with AI. We built some of the first computer vision models for the food industry, worked with Google, Lens, and a number of other partners. And we've been working with generative AI since it was early. And so we've now launched a platform called FoodLM. And what it does is it takes all the power and creative personalization that you can do with a large language model, but takes all of our engines for personalized nutrition and health and e-commerce, and essentially provides safety rails. So instead of having a hallucination that puts the wrong thing in your shopping cart, how do we have something that really listens to your diets, these expert systems that are tuned for that, and combine that so you get the best of both worlds. So, I've been building tech companies and running them for 25 years. And so, since pre-AI, we worked on some of the precursors, and then, through the new technologies, I'm blown away by, what's available now and the tools for making it easier and easier. So it used to be we had to build a data center and build all the software. Now you go to the cloud and you can very quickly put together a tech company. I advise a lot of young startups. It's much cheaper, much easier to get there, which is good. It's good for innovation, good for the companies. But you need to have a view that if it's easy for everyone, you better have something that's special, right? You need to have something that you double down on that is your strength. It's really the intersection of our strengths, competitor weaknesses, and a customer need. Mm-hmm. So if you find that something that you can really double down on and bring some value to, then what's great now is that you can then use all these tools to accelerate getting to a complete solution. But if you don't build in that deep differentiation, that deep new value, and make sure it aligns to a relevant problem, then pretty quickly the next version that comes out might just make you irrelevant. So I'll give you a quick stat. The global food market is $9 trillion. The healthcare costs from unhealthy eating are $11 trillion globally. So we have a huge problem at the intersection of food and health. And so this is something we're especially excited about. So we've been working, for example, with Roche, with their diabetes patients, and building in healthy eating, and we integrate the glucometers and fitness trackers, and try to give people that GPS to improve things just a little bit every day. So what I'm really optimistic about in the next 5 years is that as people can trust these systems to help make those decisions. So I used to make my own playlists. Mm-hmm. Now I just trust Spotify to do it, and it does a great job. And it even brings a new band I haven't heard before, but it's pattern matched pretty well. Mm-hmm. So same thing, that's the easy button. You push it and it just works and it's delightful. Food isn't there yet. But with these new tools, we can get to this level of personalization. We can get to handling all the important question of allergies or health, or diets. If we can get it right and let people trust it, then they can delegate. And if they delegate to a system like this, we can make 100 small decisions every week to help improve their life. Let's go automatically find the low sodium tomato sauce and put that in your cart. You're not going to notice. It's going to taste great. We know what you like. We're going to help you put it together. But if we can make a lot of those little helper decisions, we can give you the nudges that get to where you want to go. And maybe it's like, I want to eat more sustainably, or I want to cut down on carbs, or whatever it is. People can just say it now, and we can turn that into actions. So the next 5 years I think are going to be pretty exciting, making that accessible. You don't have to be an expert and put in just the right settings into some app or something. You just say it. Hey, AI, make my meal plan for the week. I got soccer practice Tuesday. I've got date night Friday. Make it really good. Saturday, the in-laws are coming over. They're dairy-free and gluten-free. Yeah. Figure it all out for me. Show it to me. Yeah. It looks delicious. Let's go.